Hello, I am Brock Schfitzel. For my final project for Education 200 Technology in the Classroom, I have done a lesson plan over the Great Depression and the stock market crash of 1929. My lesson plan is designed for 9th graders in a U.S. history classroom. To begin the class, I will have the students come in and I will break them into 5 groups of 5 students each sitting dispersed around the room in round tables. For the pre-assessment, I will have the 5 questions on the board that I want them to answer. This is what will be projected on the smartboard. I will walk around as the students each discuss these questions to get a read on how well they already know about the Great Depression. After this, I will then move into my presentation about the Great Depression. The students will be ready to take notes and will hopefully understand the 4 objectives of this lesson. Identify the 4 main causes of the Great Depression, describe how people struggled during the Depression, and explain how the Depression affected men, women, and children. After this, I will then give the students access to my website that I have created. This is an ad for jobs during the Great Depression as unemployment reached 25%. And then finally here, the students will find the video that I expect them to watch during the class period. This video, done by John Green, is a crash course video, goes over everything that I want the students to take away from the Great Depression. Along with the video, I have a formative assessment that the students will complete while watching the video. These are just 6 questions that the students are going to do and turn in to me before class is over. As the students turn it in, I will be grading them and giving direct feedback about what they got right, what they kind of need to work on still. After that, I will provide more support for students who may not be grasping the content directly, and then letting the other students move on to the exit pass. This exit pass is a multiple choice, 4 questions of multiple choice that cover all of the content, that kind of wrap up all the content that we covered in today's class period. The last question is a paragraph question, which the students will have to really summarize the effects of the Great Depression on the effects on the American people and how this lasted for years to come. I do have, in my lesson plan, I have taken into account how I will engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. I will engage the students through the PowerPoint and have them take notes. I will let the students explore my content by accessing my website and allowing them to explore on that and then watching the crash course video. I will explain the information on my website and the information on my PowerPoint. And then I will allow the students to elaborate both on both worksheets on their knowledge and kind of show me what they know about the Great Depression. Lastly, I'll evaluate their pre-assessment, the formative assessment, and the summative assessment. The resources I use will be the computer and smartboard for my presentation to broadcast to the class, pencil and paper for the students to take notes and also complete the worksheets, and Chromebooks for the students. I feel like this technology will really let the students get creative with their work. It really amplifies my teaching and simplifies my life as allowing the students to access the website and work at their own pace through the questions. Most importantly, it will empower the students to learn. However, I have taken learner diversity into account when creating this lesson plan. For language learner considerations, I will provide a printed out PowerPoint which they can enter in their Chromebooks into their translator system, and will allow them to see the content in their own home language if need be. I will control the classroom by walking around and make sure it won't get too noisy, and just keep everyone on task. If the students are struggling, like I said earlier, I will come by and allow them to ask me any questions and just let them get out any concerns that they're having. And then lastly, the follow-up on today's lesson will come in the next class period. I will complete an entire class discussion on the effects of the Great Depression, working into World War II, and how the New Deal kind of was Herbert Hoover's answer to the Great Depression. Thank you.